Hello friends, welcome to Learn English with Carol. And today's topic is minimalism. So, what do you understand by minimalism? It is something that is less? No, here we are focusing on things that truly matter in our life. Rather, eliminating something that is excess. It could be physical possessions, commitments, or distractions. So, we are giving value to things that we love, we are passionate to do. Okay, and we are ready to say no or kind of reduce things that are unimportant or unnecessary in our lives. And how are we going to do that? Is by emphasizing on these key principles. And what are these key principles? The first one that we are going to focus on is less is more. Now, when I say less is more, is it a slogan? No, it's a mindset. It's a quite comfortable way of understanding what is truly important and saying no to things that don't add value in your life. The next thing that's important is quality over quantity. Now, when I say quality, we are ensuring that we are investing in fewer things but that which are really important. We are not wasting on unnecessary stuff. The third important principle is we are decluttering regularly. So decluttering means we are trying to eliminate this unnecessary stuff, and it's a frequent rhythm that has been followed, so that decluttering is a process. It does not happen once in a lifetime. And the last important key principle is intentional living. So here we are trying to pause, reflect and think whether that particular thing is important or not. So this way, all these four key principles are going to help you to be better and be a minimalist. So let's dive in this four key principles. The first one, as I said, is less is more. So what do you understand by this? Are we trying to do less? Not really. We are trying to emphasize that there is less clutter, less impulse, and because of which there will be more space. So more space for what? For clarity, for purpose and for intention of what you're doing. And that's the reason why it's really important to emphasize that we are focusing only on things that are truly important in our lives. So let's try to take an example. What happens when it comes to buying things for a home? What do? Okay, every weekend when we are free, okay, most of the weekdays we are busy with our work and we don't have time. So whenever there is weekend, we feel that we have to do a lot of things for our work, okay, for our home as well. So when we are doing this, in that impulsion, we end up buying a lot of unnecessary stuffs. At times, it could be because we are comparing with others. At times, it could just be an illusion that it is important. Or at times, because of that, sales trigger. Lot of marketing campaigns which probably focus that you are getting that at a limited price. Okay, and because of that, you end up buying a lot of unnecessary stuff. So, is it really important? What happens? We are buying it and we never use it again. Okay, so we are just trying to dump some things in our home. So here we need to understand that our home is so beautiful, right? So whatever is important to beautify is important. But just trying to fill up the space is unnecessary. And that's why it's important to understand that we limit on the things that we buy for our home. Definitely our home will look way more better without unnecessary stuff. Coming to the next thing that's important is quality over quantity. Let's imagine about your clothes. Okay, what do? Is it important to invest in so many clothes? Not really. But what happens? We see someone wearing a wonderful dress, and we feel that, oh, I will also look good in that, and we'll just end up buying. Maybe we might never wear it again. So ensure that whenever you are buying clothes for yourself, okay, buy things that are really important. We don't want to pile in a lot of things. And again, because you have so many clothes, what happens? Are you able to wear everything? Okay, or maybe you're wearing it every other day, you're wearing a new dress. Okay, you are probably overloaded with information, or you're wasting your energy in choosing, okay, which dress do I need to wear, this or that. Or you'll say that, oh, last time I wore this dress, now I cannot probably wear it again. Okay, and because of that, you're wasting your energy there in trying to impress others. But is it really important? We need to understand what is important. If we use that energy in focusing on our career or trying to achieve our goals, it would really help. You would actually be a way ahead than your peers or colleagues. So that's why use your energy cautiously. Then the next thing that's important is decluttering. Now, when I say decluttering, it's removing. It could be your habit, it could be your action. Okay, anything that you feel it's not serving you any longer, you're going to remove it out. So, what is that habit that you are actually irritated with? If I have to talk about, nowadays, most of the people are wasting their unnecessary energy in scrolling. We scroll so much that our energy gets drained with it. So we need to declutter that. So how are we going to remove this habit? Okay, it's, I think, common with each and every one, any age group, you will see the same habit. So how are we going to declutter it? It's by trying to ensure that we are getting rid of, or you could say unsubscribe, something that is unrelevant. It could be emails, newsletters, which are not important for you. So make sure you do it. Then what you're going to do, also limit your screen time. So this way you are ensuring that you are using your that scrolling or wasting your time on the internet to something productive. So this way you are able to declutter. The other way of decluttering would also be like, let's say you're working on a desk. It's full, piled up with lot of files, a lot of things. Will you be able to make your best? No, because you will actually see that so much of clutter around and you'll not be focused. So if you are anyone who is creating a content, what do you need to do? Ensure you have only limited things. It could be having one diary or a notebook wherein you're jotting down the points, a laptop, which is important for you to go through the content which you're browsing, and any other one or two important thing. Apart from that, the deck should be clear. So if it's clear, your ideas will flow in and you will have a better content than rest of the people. So ensure that you declutter and also make it a habit that it's frequent. It could be once a week, or it could also be once a month, whatever time frame you feel comfortable. Now this time frame I cannot give it. I cannot decide it for you. You have to decide because it's your life. So you have to determine what is the correct way of decluttering. Do you think it should be every day? Do it every day if you're able to do it. If you feel that once in a month is quite good for me, then work it. So this is something that you need to do. And the next thing that's important is intentional living. Now when I say intention, you are actually trying to reflect, trying to think. Now I'll say the most important or a good habit of intentional living is pausing and reflecting. The way I talked about buying. Okay, we impulsively buy. So keep it, pause it for some time. Okay, let that item stay in the cart for maybe a day or two. You get time to evaluate whether it's really important. Does it align with your values? Is it you're buying for yourself or just to impress people? Okay, because most of the buying that we do is not for ourselves. We buy it maybe for comfort, it could be an escape point. Okay, so we are just buying it to impress others. I don't know if anyone is actually looking at us, but even then we end up doing it. So now focus on your lives and try to be intentional of your values, of where you look yourself. Okay, what is your goal? Where are you right now and where do you see yourself in a year or two? So whatever investment that you're doing, is it relevant or is it something that you're just impulsively doing? So this way you'll actually have a purpose and clarity in your life. So all these things are really important. So as a person, understand minimalism does not mean lack. It is liberating. It is something that is giving you a choice of investing in a better tomorrow. So focus on yourself and work on all these activities. And if this relates with you, if it resonates, ensure that you comment any activity that you want to declutter today and how are you going to do it. And stay tuned to this channel for more such videos. Thank you for listening.